on a weekly basis, a lot of people are already expecting what we are going to come talk about again. And we've never disappointed. Nigerians are now getting to understand that when it comes to education, a lot of us are going to join hands together if we want to put our money where our mouth is. We are all stakeholders: parents, guardians, students, school administrators, government. We are all stakeholders, and together we are going to change the narrative around education in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. What's up, people? My name is Mofolu Ashon Michael Arowolo, but everybody in and around entertainment call me FLUSHY Flushy. And this is that show that I call the biggest educational talk show in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. This is educational reality talk show that is powered by an institution that is leading, taking the race with the baton in the forefront when it comes to changing the narrative surrounding education in Nigeria. An institution that is determined and focused to make sure that your students are not just getting the best of education within the campuses, but also prepare your words for life outside the campus. Everything we speak about on this show, touches the nook and crannies of our education, our economy, human development, and I'm so happy that we are seeing changes, we are seeing signs all around us. A couple of weeks ago, we spoke about government creating more institutions and all that, and maybe it is right or maybe it is wrong. And no, just a couple of days ago, the President of the Federal Republic has actually put a stop to creation of more institutions in Nigeria, and they are now determined to fund and support the already existing ones. That means that the powers that be are listening. That means that people are paying attention. That means that Harvard College of Science, Business and Management something is doing something right. Harvard College of Science, Business and Management Studies is doing something right in our society. This is the reason why you should not miss this show. 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. we are going to sit down and discuss all topics that concerns the students, that concerns the parents, that concerns school authorities and our government. As always, I have a full studio today. I have my panelists, and today's topic is going to be something that all our listeners are going to be interested in. When you move around our society, anybody you see now, they are all entrepreneurs, they are all CEOs. It is because of the reality of my country, Nigeria. It is the reality of our nation. Everybody is now a CEO, everybody is now a boss. But how did we get here? And what is the impact? What is the toll taken on our educational system? We will be discussing it today. And as usual, I have my panelists in the studio. And with me in the studio today, I have a full house actually. Let me start with the college administrator at Harvard College of Science, Business and Management Studies, Mr. Ojo Bankole. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you. Good morning, listener. Thank you for having me.
Also, we have Miss Rosalind Emenike. She's the Director of Entrepreneurship at Harvard College of Science, Business and Management Studies. You're welcome, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Good morning and good morning, house.
And behind the scenes, we have Mr. Destiny Emmanuel. He's a pastry chef at Harvard College of Science, Business and Management Studies. And also, I have my usual suspects. I have the dependable Miss Kemi Aderoju, the Steven Spielberg behind the show, and I have Miss Mary Ebosimba also with me in the studio. And today, we'll be talking about something that you don't want to miss. As usual, you can always watch us on Facebook, and you can catch previous episodes and still watch us on our YouTube channel, which is really hot. And the advantage of watching on these channels, especially our YouTube channel, is you can watch previous episodes, because most of the questions that we ask on the show, where you win those massive prizes, most of the questions come from every episode that we've done. So if you want to win big with Harvard College of Science, Business and Management Studies, don't miss previous episodes of the show. So when we go to the market and come back, we will start the show proper. So sit back, relax, and in a couple of minutes we kick off. As usual, before we kick off with the topic of today, let us find out what is happening in and around Harvard College. A lot of things are happening, a lot of activities, a lot of stuff around Harvard. And for us to get updates we have Ms. Roslyn Emenike to give us the update. Now, Ms. Roslyn, what is happening around Harvard College? Any activity, any the admission, whatever you feel the people should find out. What is happening? Please tell us.
Okay, good morning, Els. I believe we're all familiar with the recent admission processes that the school is into now.
Okay.
The student can come in and ask questions as regards to the admission process.
Okay.
If you pick Harvard as a first choice of institute, even though you don't pick Harvard, you can always come in and you meet our most friendly receptionist that will take you through the journey of the admission. It's more or less like you get into school and you're having 5 credits. Math and English is compulsory, depending on your course of study. Math and English, economics, CRK, as the case may be, WIAC or NECO. So you're free to walk into the school and ask any of the lecturers or the admin staff as regards to the admission, and it's still ongoing. The admission processes are still ongoing, and you are eligible to come and acquire in a citadel of learning, and everywhere is eco-friendly. That's what I would tell you.
Okay, so for those that want to check online, for those that want to go online, see everything they want to, every information they need about Harvard College, the website is www.harvardcollege.edu.ng.
Yes, yes.
And what for those who didn't select Harvard as their choice?
You can also do a change of course and pick Harvard, or you just walk in. We take you through the process, and you can just come in. That's most people find it difficult to go online to make checks.
Okay.
So you can just walk into the school premises, meet the receptionist. The basics are the 5 credits that you need to have. Then we'll take you through the journey.
So in JAM, once you score 100 and above, you're
eligible. Yes,
okay.
Once you score 100 and above, you're eligible. And if you want to change your school, yes, we can do that for you, and we are open for admissions processes too.
All right. Now that's all we need to find out about the goings in Harvard College of Science, Business and Management Studies, and let us go to the topic of today, which I want everyone to grab your pen, grab your paper, because you are going to be mind blown with this. This is going to change your narrative in a lot of ways. One of the policies of government is the introduction of entrepreneurship to all higher institutions in Nigeria. One of the policies of government, a very, very pivotal one, is the introduction of entrepreneurship to all higher institutions in Nigeria. Has this policy ever played a pivotal role in our educational system? Miss Roslyn Emenike.
All right, thank you so much, and the listeners in the house. I would say a very big yes. Entrepreneurship policy plays a significant role in shaping the lives of students by fostering culture of innovation, creativities, and this policy, it equips students with essential skills, knowledge, and mindset to create their own businesses or contribute to the economic groups in other ways. In the sense that we can see most people in the environment going to look for jobs, and they don't get to find one, and they had to create one. You need to look at look at what the problem is in the environment. What solution can you bring in? This policy have done a very good one to the graduates.
Okay.
Even the undergraduate, they go into small businesses.
Why still at school?
Why still at school? They go into small businesses. It reduces unemployment rates drastically in Nigeria economy. Someone can just start a business, say today, with probably 100,000, 200,000, as the case may be, and it depends on the kind of business you want to venture into. And you see, this policy, when they are in school, teaches them how to go about their self. How to connect with people, communication, networking. It boosts this what they call confidence. you in getting clients, you're not the only one in the business. In getting clients, the environment is so saturated with people. In getting clients, you need to know how to win those people to yourself and how to retain customers to yourself. So this has already done a very great thing in our economy today. That's what I would say. Yes.
They say an idle hand is a devil's workshop.
Yes, please.
Yeah,
Yes, so we get to see more or less like they are already built from the entrepreneurship center when they were in school. You go into any skill of your choice. You could, solar is the thing that is happening now in Nigeria, and in school. Most often than not, people pick solar as their skill of choice, and most people pick CCTV, as the case may be, whatever skill you find passionate to. Everything is about passion and specialization. You don't go into something you don't understand. So in doing such, entrepreneurship as shaping the lives of so many youths in the environment. You can see somebody starting a business, pastry businesses. You can see CCTV business. You can see solar. Solar is the in thing now. Nobody wants to buy generator anymore. Everybody wants to learn how to do solar because we already know that in Nigeria to go and buy for is a problem. So in school they opt in for all of these things, and it's shaping them to become who they are when they graduate from school. Yes, the policy is a very good one, and it has already molded most of the graduates into becoming a boss or bosses of their own.
Beautiful. Now you spoke about graduation, Mr. Ojobankole. After graduation, does the government create any fund, for these people? Because when you do entrepreneurship in school and you are ready, after graduation, what does the government have, for the graduate? After graduation, does the government create any fund for the graduates to establish themselves?
Thank you. I think the government has been trying in that regard. Many of us will remember the YES or YESP, that's Youth Entrepreneurship Empowerment Program by the then leadership, and currently we have one that the government is pumping money into seriously, and that is the National Youth Service Corps Entrepreneurship Development Scheme, and also the one we've been talking about since morning, establishing entrepreneurship centers, and not just in the school, because we will be doing the government a whole lot of demerits if we do not talk about their efforts. Are you aware that we have entrepreneurship centers in each of the 6 geopolitical zones of this nation, established by the federal government of Nigeria? And each state is also expected to establish such an entrepreneurship center. I can point to 2-3 within this Ogun state. Along Itaoshiobada, there is an technology incubation center there, where young minds, young people are expected to go to with the idea, and they will guide them to develop. But how many of our youths are using it? We have the entrepreneurship center in Aton or Otaazis, the one for Southwest. How many of our people are aware of it? We have in Onitsha. That is where most of these event guys also develop their capacity in building materials. Then we have quite a lot of individual policies that the government has established over the years to help, where they've been pumping money into. They've been bringing in efforts, they've been bringing in funds. And there is also the public-private partnership of individual organizations partnering with government to help fund the entrepreneurship capacity of the members. If you also remember some years ago, 2007, we have national policy on small and medium enterprises. This was done with the intention of funding small businesses. They were known. They were catch prices cash for individuals to put into their businesses. In 2023, there was the poultry agricultural loan for many people. There is Bank of Industry there. These are government's effort in funding these entrepreneurship skills of students within the country. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Ojo Bankole, does the government monitor these entrepreneurship centers?
Yes, I will say the government, they've been trying their best, but the truth is there are still room for improvement. For instance, each institution is expected to have an entrepreneurship center or center for entrepreneurship development. Yes, the government has made the policy, but the government has unions or ministries or that are to monitor it. What are they doing? Do they just come one time off after the first inspection? Do they come again and again to see? Now, and in the monitoring, what are the other things that we will need to do? For instance, if the government is even doing all that we say, and they are doing it very correctly, very perfectly, what of the takeoff? What is the government doing in scaling up? What is the government doing in taking off the produce, either from pastry, from leather, from all these skills, from the solar? Is the government, instead of spending money in repairing our hydroelectric power plants, can government of Nigeria also begin to look at all these young minds that have been trained in solar installation? Can we look at bringing them in? This is part of where I think the government needs to do a little bit more. But in terms of monitoring, at least at the inception of each institution, you must have a center for entrepreneurship development. And I can tell you, NBT is doing quite a lot in this area.
Okay.
There is no time they are coming for accreditation or resource inspection. This is one of the pivotal items they want to see. And I can tell you, if you get to Harvard College, you will see an array of products that these students have done. I think last 2 months, June, we had, was it June or early July, we had what we call our, we have our, what do you call, when students produce and then we exhibition. We had our exhibition, yes, and it was a wonderful time. Yes. People saw, the public saw it, public came around to buy it, and that's why I talk about the government takeoff. If you set up those centers and you are developing, do the government now come to check what the students have produced and how do they help each of those students to scale up what they are doing? I think that would be my summation.
Ms. Eminike,
sir,
in 2-3 minutes, please tell us, what are the challenges that these entrepreneurs face?
Okay, I would say most of them face fund. You know, in Nigeria, everybody will say there's no money, and to get funds in the bank are quite, I'll not say difficult, depending on the processes you aim to do such. So the other one is time management. How to manage your time effectively and efficiently while doing this business, and how to, you know, some of them get exhausted and there's no motivation as regards to all of those things. So some of them don't know how to balance their work life and in balancing their personal life with work, and this affects them in return. And you look at the market is saturated with competition. And when you're coming into the market, you need to understand one thing. What is the solution you're bringing in? And who are your target audience? Who are the customers there? And who are you focusing as regards to these products or services you're trying to render to the society? I just believe that's one thing or more that the individuals face in the society.
And what advice do you give to the entrepreneurs concerning skills and skill development when it comes to entrepreneurship?
All right, like I said, you learn how to network.
Okay.
Networking is key. I tell people there's no how you can buy and sell yourself. You need to know how to communicate with people, how to get people to understand, do your adverts, manage your adverts adequately, and looking at the approach that you use for your business.
Okay.
What are the problems you're solving in that particular environment you want to set up your business? And another thing is being creative. Creativity comes into businesses, and more or less like when a particular entrepreneurship center wants to come up with a thing that, okay, we have skill acquisition like this. There's this recent one we are into, the collaboration with Destiny Pizza, Harvard College, and Destiny Pizza.
Okay, I was just going to go. I was about going into that.
Oh, okay. The recent one that we are into, I mean, I would advise the youth to take up this moment of their stay at home for long vacation. They can come in and learn how to make pastries. They can come in and learn how to make bread, cakes, samosas, at a cheaper rate, which is just 50,000 naira.
Okay, since we have Mr. Destiny in the house,
Yes.
you should come join us, sir. Come join us. So let's talk about this program. So you can continue.
Okay, just like I said, the program is a flexible one for
Okay.
stay-at-home mom,
All right.
for graduates, for youth coppers,
Okay.
as the case may be. School leavers can just take this opportunity that we are creating. They see there is a problem, and most people are saying they don't have funds. This one is very, very cheap and affordable.
Okay.
It's affordable in the sense that anybody can come in and pay at a lower price, which is just as a token you can
Awesome.
get this service done. So I just believe that the youth should just take this initiative that we are rolled out to the society,
Okay.
and grab the opportunity to become an entrepreneur. From this level of learning how to do small things for yourself, you can nobody will go for party today that will not eat chin chin.
Yeah, of course.
Nobody that will go for party on Sunday, maybe birthday ceremony, housewarming, as the case may be, you won't get to eat all this edibles there. So these are the things you learn quite a lot. But just name anything, pastries and baking, we will do that for you at a very cheaper rate.
All right,
and this is the opportunity for you to just
Good.
grab
So,
it.
Mr. Destiny Emmanuel, what are the expected outcomes and benefits that the students should be expecting from this program? And just tell us everything that we need to know about this program.
Okay, thank you very much. Ms. Christine have actually said most of the things, and I just want to chip in a few things,
All right.
like what you are expecting
Okay.
to get from this training.
Okay.
Number one, you are expecting to get a self-confidence in baking, because that is the first thing that you should be able to know. The confidence that, can I do this?
Okay.
So at the first, before the commencement of the training, I will take you in the process of how to build yourself with confidence,
Okay.
to start this baking. And secondly, after going on the training, you are entitled to have a certificate at a very cheaper rate.
Okay.
Imagine if you want to go and learn this kind of thing outside of the fact that you are collaborating on Harvard College,
Okay.
they won't charge more than 200 or 300,000 naira.
Okay.
What is just a token
It's
of
okay, yeah.
amount, just 50,000 naira, you can able to achieve all those things. And those things include bread making,
Yes.
Good.
how to bake different kind of bread,
Okay.
vanilla bread, chocolate bread, coconut bread, and moving to cake as well. You bake all varieties of cake. We have chocolate cake as well. We have vanilla cake, how to decorate cakes, fondant and the likes.
I can see pizza, shawarma.
Yes, all those things are included.
Okay.
How to bake pizza, how to make shawarma, meat pie, small chops and the likes. You just a token of 50,000 naira, which is very cheap to afford. So the students are employed, or I'll advise them that they should be able to come in, because with all this, you are going to be somebody in life. For instance, now I finished my studies for about 2 to 3 years now.
Okay.
I have not seek for a job because I have this. It's entrepreneurship. And this thing is something you can actually learn at your convenience time. You don't need to stress yourself.
The registration fee is 5,000.
It's 5,000 naira.
Oh, okay, because that is very important. And the training fee
is 50,000 naira.
50,000 naira for the training fee.
So for people that are listening right now, that they want to register and they want to be a part of the program, how do they go about it?
Okay, if you want to register, there's a means, there's a flyer.
Okay.
You can actually.
The numbers are there on flyers.
Wait, you can just help us call out the numbers.
Okay. If you want to register or if you're interested in registering, you can call the number 081 4367 4281, or you can message WhatsApp, or the second one 070 3561 5235. And the venue is at Yanoloke area, that is Onikolobo area.
Okay.
Abeokuta. So you can walk there to that place. You will see the signboard there. Just walk in, ask of Destiny Pizza.
Okay.
They are going to be directed to me.
The dates, when is it commencing?
It's
the numbers again, please.
081 4367 4281. 070 3561 5235.
Okay, so that is all you need to know about this program that is ongoing right now. Call the numbers and you get hooked up. When we come back, we will go to our question and answer segment and also finish up on our discussion for today. We'll be right back.
Okay, I would advise students, even stay-at-home mom, to take this opportunity, the last opportunity for enrolling on this entrepreneurship skill acquisition that we're going to do, that is coming up or that is already ongoing. They should take it up and grab the knowledge that they need to acquire. They need to acquire it now, and at a cheaper rate. What we are bringing in and what we are putting on the table is very affordable for everyone. This is no money issue now. We can do 70-30 as the case may be, and I would advise the youth corpers to even take this opportunity, grab this opportunity, and be a boss.
Okay.
Let me use that word. Be a boss of your own and be a good entrepreneur.
Mr. Ojobankole.
Thank you. When we talk about this issue, my mind was just going over has been the impact over the years. The mindset shift or the paradigm shift, the practical skills that people are acquiring, then early stage ventures into businesses, and then the problem solving capacity of the youth part of Nigeria. If we look at it, I will advise the government to please look at this. Where the fifth one is the reduction in this JAPA syndrome. If we look at these 5, you will discover that it's worth it. Number one, there's going to be a paradigm shift. Look at China, that's what they did. Look at us in year 2000. If you check when I was rolling out these policies,
Mr. Ojobankole, 1 minute, because our people are already calling us.
You will notice that this, now we have fintech, fin app being done. Look at Ogun State. We have Ogun Tech Hub there. Those are wonderful initiatives. And we have one now moving in Abeokuta by Harvard College.
Okay.
Afford yourself the opportunity so that you will not fall into the errors of the people ahead of looking for white collar job. Take this opportunity and develop capacity for problem solving. Thank you.
All right, so the number to call is 0814-33. Goes on to this episode of the show in Yoruba.
Ẹ ṣé, mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin ènìyàn wa ní ilé. À ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa
Hello, good morning.
Ìdókòwò tàbí níní iṣẹ́ ọwọ́. Tí a bá wò láti ìgbà tí orílẹ̀-èdè ti gba òmìnira láti ní àwọn ìjọba ti ń gbé ìgbésẹ̀ láti mú kí àwọn ọ̀dọ́ ìlú kún ní oore ọ̀fẹ́.
Hello, good morning. Ojobankole for coming on the show.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Miss Eminike, for being on the show.
Thank you so much.
And Mr. Destiny, your program is on.
Yeah.
So for you to, if you want to learn pizza, shawarma, cake, bread, whatever, reach out to Mr. Destiny. Thank you, Ms. Mary Kosimba, for being my anchor. I intentionally put her on the spot today. And there's somebody I'm looking forward to having her on the hot seat, and that's Ms. Kemi Aderoju. Very soon, she's going to be on the hot seat. She's not going to escape it. Thank you to Harvard College of Science, Business and Management Studies. Thank you, ma'am. Till next week.